Hi there, Jeffrey Rhoades from Experimental Homesteader, Exotic Gardening, and Sheri on Richerson.com. Excuse me. Well, today was day 2 of the foundation work. The first crew finished their portion of things. All of the stabilizations have been taken care of for the 3 walls that we were having worked on. They finished, I think it was a little after noon, maybe 1 o'clock, and they went ahead and left then. Second crew showed up this morning. Now, it was after about 10 o'clock before they showed up, but that's partially because they had to go into their shop this morning in Indianapolis to get all their stuff, and then show up here after the drive from Indianapolis. So, kind of understandable that they, took them a little while. They were a little bit later than, So, but they got started, and we've got a trench basically dug around the basement floor on the inside. We have our drainage that is not what we were actually wanting, what we had discussed with the salesman, basically. So we're not completely satisfied at this point with what's been done, but we're going to wait and see how everything turns out. There's the second crew supposed to be back tomorrow. They're supposed to put in all the plastic drainage trays and everything. Getting those what they've dug out filled in with plastic containment, and then of course the guy was talking. They'll be back on Thursday to pour the concrete for the floor. So it'll probably be a real thin layer of concrete, but that's okay. But that'll be Thursday. And that way, basically they can finish what they need to do, pour the concrete, and then they're basically done. And we just have to wait and let the concrete harden before we go down there. And they said, 24 to 48 hours at least to dry, 48 hours before we actually put anything on the floor, so it cures completely. So, which that's not too bad. So by Saturday we should have a completed situation. But while they were, doing their thing, I was doing my thing. I fixed the stairs outside off of our little deck on the side of the house, because yesterday it came apart, and I actually wound up falling off of it yesterday. I took a nice spill, so spent the day today putting that back together. We bought some new side pieces, and I salvaged the steps from the old set, put those together, fixed it up pretty good, and then I started working on our chicken tractor. Figured out that we made a mistake. The instructions that we printed off had an error to them. evidently, because it said that we could build it using 7 10-foot 2x4s. Well, once I got to looking, you know, we got our 2x4s and had them cut by Lowe's, and, you know, I went to start building it and realized that the directions and the diagrams and the pictures were built with 2x2s, not 2x4s. So I had to alter our design a little bit. It's going to be heavier, but it's still not too terrible so far. I've got basically the entire framework together. I still have to put the hardware cloth and the sheet metal on it. And I have to finish attaching the door. But everything else is basically done on it. I also still need to attach a rope, but it's one of those that, realizing that it was supposed to be 2x2s instead of 2x4s, I had to, you know, make some adjustments. But it turned out pretty good, I think. So hopefully it will work really well. I'm hoping tomorrow might be a decent day, although it's supposed to be raining tomorrow. But I'm hoping that maybe it's not going to be as bad as I'm kind of thinking it might be, so that maybe I can get some more stuff taken care of tomorrow. But it was a busy day. I've still got some stuff to take care of. I've still got to go down in the basement and patch some cracks. Now that they're done with all the plates and the stabilization, I'm patching the cracks that are in the wall, or at least attempting to. I did one of the walls last night and a part of another wall. So I'm hoping I can finish that wall and get to the third wall tonight. Because the fourth wall, it's not too bad. There's some cracks, but they didn't have to do any stabilization of it. It wasn't bowing very badly. So I will see what I can do about getting to it as well, before they put the moisture barrier up, which I think they're probably going to be doing that as part of the trenching, you know, putting the plastic into the trench and then attaching the moisture barrier. So we'll see how far I get and what happens tomorrow. Moisture barrier may be a Thursday thing, which would give me tomorrow night to finish with the patching of the cracks. So we'll see how far I get, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. But it was just, you know, today was it was a really nice day for most of the day. Towards the end, it did cloud up and it got a little bit chilly, and it did sprinkle just a little bit here and there, but nothing enough to, you know, pack everything up. And I'm hopeful that tomorrow doesn't bring a lot of rain, and that I can finish some stuff that I'm working on. But overall, it was a fairly good day. But I'm pretty tired now, as you can tell. And but I've still got some stuff to finish before I can get to bed, so it is what it is. But at least I can get a decent night's sleep, because they won't be back until like about 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I can get several hours of sleep and get up and deal with them. And maybe tomorrow night I won't have quite so much to do, and I can get to bed a little bit earlier. And I know that Thursday, if they finish up, then I'll definitely have a little bit more time to get some rest. I do still have a lot of yard work and stuff to do, but you know, if it rains a lot tomorrow, that's, you know, going to restrict what I can actually get done out in the yard. So, but hopefully by like Friday or Saturday, I'll have a chance to get out and do some stuff. So, but anyways, I think that's going to do it for tonight. Please subscribe, give us thumbs up, thumbs down, comments below. We will see everybody tomorrow. Stay safe out there.